Many families in need will receive a gift under the tree this year thanks to St. Mary's University's Gifts for Wnona program that is now in its 13th year. Joined by Ann Merkowitz of St. Mary's University, and Ann is one of the many volunteers who helps put together the Gifts for Wnona program each year. And Ann, thanks for taking some time.
My pleasure.
Got kind of at that point now where things are really picking up for the program. I guess before we get into too far, just explain really briefly the program for those of our viewers who may not be familiar with it.
Sure. So the Gifts for Wnona program is a program that's administered by St. Mary's University, and at Christmas time, it provides or attempts to provide gifts for children 18 years of age and younger, and adults, I think 62 and older. So that people in our community who can't afford to have Christmas presents under their tree can have Christmas presents.
And this program has really grown since it first started. I think when it first started, I don't know if you were surprised by the support that it received, but there was a need for this, definitely.
Absolutely. So at our highest year, we served about 1,800 people. Last year, we filled tags. So those tags go on trees, and people take the tags and purchase the gifts. So last year, we filled 1,550 tags.
Wow.
So there certainly is a need in Wnona, and the Wnona community responds very generously every year.
It's very awesome that those folks had something to open then at Christmas.
Exactly.
Now, the process to get those tags on the trees, what's that like, and how do you select the people that are on the tree?
Sure. So families that are have a need, we ask them to apply with one of our referral agencies, and Wnona Volunteer Services is our primary referral agency. So applications were actually due November 17th, so we're a little bit past the deadline. But if people didn't get the word, we're still taking emergency applications, so they can go to Volunteer Services and fill out an emergency application, and we take those until December 1st. All those names then come to St. Mary's, and we start making tags for the trees, and right shortly, or very soon, right before Thanksgiving, we'll start distributing those tags to the various trees around town.
And how many spots are the trees located at?
So they'll be at the 3 Severson Sinclair stations here in town. They'll be at Walmart here in town, and then at Security State Bank in Lewiston.
Okay, so a couple of places for you to find your
exactly.
Find your tags. And what is the process? You go into the store, grab a tag, buy the gift, and then you have to bring the gift back to where you got your tag, right?
Exactly. So if you go to Walmart and you take your tag off the tree at Walmart, you buy your present and you bring it back to Walmart and put it under the tree, and then they gather those, and then we have little elves at St. Mary's that every day go out and pick up the gifts and bring them back to St. Mary's, where we sort them and make sure they get to the right family.
And the gifts need to be wrapped, right?
The gifts this year we're asking that the gifts not be wrapped.
Oh, okay.
So that so that's new to the program this year. So we're asking that gifts be returned unwrapped. If you want to buy wrapping paper to go with the gift, but sometimes our families are curious in terms of what's in the package, and they want to make sure it's appropriate for their child. So we're leaving them unwrapped this year and allowing the families then to wrap them themselves.
Okay, that works too.
Yep.
And go through the deadline to get those tags back onto the tree again?
So the tags are due back to the tree by December 10th.
Okay. So our deadline, our clock is ticking too.
Yeah, exactly. The distribution occurs shortly after that. We always try to get that done early enough so the families can take them home and have them under their trees for a while.
All right, so encourage everyone to look for the trees. Again, the locations, Severson's in town?
Yep, the Severson Sinclair's in town, the Walmart here in town, and then the Security State Bank in Lewiston.
All right, very good. So I encourage all of you out there to take some time and buy that extra gift, and you'll make somebody's Christmas extra special.
Exactly. Thanks to everyone for their generosity.
All right, and thank you, Ann, and the folks at St. Mary's for putting all the legwork into this.
You're quite welcome. It's our pleasure.
Other community partners in the Gifts for Wnona program are Wnona Volunteer Services, Wnona Radio, and the Wnona Post.